We have some Google Meet updates. These came out, they've been rolling out, so we want to share with you some of these awesome new features for Google Meets. So, the first one, before you enter the Google Meet, if you turn your camera on, you have the blur background. So it can blur the background, and this is one you should show your students. You can keep this going when you get into it. You can, down here on the three dots, you can turn off the blur background as well and turn it on using those three dots. So, pretty exciting. Other ones we have on the three dots, moving up. So we had the turn on blur background, and now we can see more students. So you can move your toggle over and get up to 49 people in the Google Meet. So that one we've been wanting. And then further up, we have a whiteboard called a Jamboard. So if you click on that, you can choose a Jamboard that you've pre-made from your Google Drive, or you can start a new Jamboard. And what's going to happen, so here we are, we have the Jamboard, but over here in the chat, it's going to drop a link to the Jamboard. When you have other people in the meeting with you, you'll need to give them permission. And I would probably, if you're having a class meeting with the Jamboard, set it so anyone at ECSD can view or can edit, depending on how you're using that Jamboard. And then anyone that joins after you've shared it, you don't have to go back and give them share rights. Then on the three dots in your settings, you can noise cancellation. So you can filter out background noises that aren't speech. So another handy tool. And we also, in those settings, have our host controls. I'll also show you where you can get to those. So if you missed the last Google Meet update, we have host controls where you can turn off if you want to have like a waiting room where you accept students joining. If you want to turn off students being able to share their screen, and if you'd like to turn off the chat. Those are also down here on this blue shield. Remember, you do have to be the host of the meeting, the one in charge of the meeting, in order to access these. Other things I wanted to share, this isn't an update, this has been in Google Meets for a while, but if you click on turn on closed captioning, and then if you right click on it, you can choose to translate it to another language. So we can choose another language, and it will translate into other languages. Now, just because you do this as the teacher, the students will not be able to see the translation. They need to do it on their end. So just by turning on closed captioning, you're the only one that can see it. You'll need to show the students how to do it for themselves, how to turn on the closed captioning, and how to translate it into another language.